I didn't think that there was one single correct way to play Total War Warhammer 3. Until now. There are dozens of different factions, units, mechanics, and stats in the game, but one is far more important than all of the others. Gunpowder to body mass ratio. The flesh is weak, but if one is willing to endure permanent hearing loss and explosion-induced concussions in even the most successful operations, then the enemy simply ceases to exist. For this campaign, I'll be playing Malakai Macassin. He's a slayer, but unlike other slayers, he knows how to read. Naturally, he's leveraged this unique talent to develop the most diabolical firearms that the world has ever seen. Now, one may, correctly, assume that this is because he's a coward who's afraid of melee combat, but that's not his only motivation. The Slayer Oath states that he needs to seek out a worthy death in battle. So what if he simply kills every worthy opponent? With the difficulty set to yes, I began my mission in the unforgiving frozen wasteland of Norska, where I'm contractually obligated to immediately disband half of my army. Gotrek and Felix here may not have guns, but I also literally cannot disband them, so whatever. Our first opponent here appears to be a sentient, moldy bowling ball, holding a bell for some reason. They may have a lot of very disgusting things, but we have thunderers and cannons. I set my cannons up on a hill because these guys don't appear to be experienced hikers. I think I'm just going to target this guy because he is quite a large target. It would be difficult to miss him, to be honest here. Yeah, we're not missing. We are not missing him. We do also have this. It is the spirit of Grugy. Surprisingly, the balance of power appears to be in my favor with this thing on the battlefield, and also already killing 1,300 gold value worth of them. I would not want to be one of them because they have literally no way to kill that thing. It appears that air superiority may be the key to a heroic victory, especially when your enemy has no way to shoot you, or otherwise stop you from being in the air and just shooting them for free. The numbers. What do they mean? Essentially, every time that anyone wrongs the dwarves in any way, be it calling them short or murdering hundreds of them, a grudge is noted down in the Great Book of Grudges. In this case, the inhabitants of this settlement are worth 341 grudge points. Grudge points are extremely important because every 10 turns, there is a reckoning. If you do really well and satisfy a lot of grudges, then you get all sorts of insane bonuses. But if you do poorly, then you're kind of fucked. So essentially, everyone with a high number above their head is someone that we want to murder. The thing that makes the spirit of Grugy very fair and balanced is that you can use it every single battle, and it comes back with full HP every time. Although our actual gun units here are not faring too well. We are at like less than half health overall. But I do think that we win this by just summoning the spirit of Grugy and having it kill all of them. For the moment, we can recruit literally nothing. But in 3 turns, we'll be able to recruit both gyrocopters with guns and an engineer hero with guns who also buffs all of our guns. That is extremely exciting. Now, with the dwarf rework, there's also the Great Book of Grudges here that we can look in directly for legendary grudges, legendary lords, and grudge settler units, but for now, none of that is relevant. We'll get to that later. When I go into encamp stance here, it's airship in camp. That doesn't really make sense logistically, but fine. I can also recruit here while in the airship.
Hello.
Okay, the airship just disappears and reappears when I move. That's fine. More importantly, though, this appears to take no movement range and give me casualty replenishment anywhere, even in enemy territory. That's really awesome. Campaign movement is always disabled when recruiting in every circumstance, so I don't know why that says that. That is not a downside. This battle might be tough, but I can't turn down 285 grudges right now. We are doing really well already, and I do want to max this out. Maxing that out early would be incredible for me. It appears that among their many other weaknesses, the Plague Toads are fairly prone to getting shot in the face with cannons. I want to see this hit the frogs. That would be really cool. Okay. I was correct. That was in fact really cool. Oh, beautiful. They're running up ahead and immediately getting shot to shit. I don't know what else they expected. I don't know if this is actually applying. It doesn't seem to be. This damage, though, is disgusting. We are tearing through them. We just shot our own lord with the cannons. In this panel, we can start upgrading Malakai's airship and get access to some Slayer pirates. Now, essentially, Slayer pirates are slayers with guns, which is incredibly awesome. They're unbreakable, they have AP damage in terms of their firearms, and their melee stats are still reasonably good. They do have 0 armor, though. That's not great. Everything else about them, though, is awesome. With a full province captured and the Stinky Boys destroyed, we are looking very good here. I think we want to take out the biggest threat in the region first. Throughout the Unclean is extremely dangerous. I'm going to move up as much as I can, swap into the airship camp stance, and then recruit everything I possibly can. We have 3 separate recruitment panels here. The Spirit of Grugy, which is our airship, the actual region that we're in, which has the gyrocopters, and then the global recruitment, which can recruit either from the airship or from any province. This is quite confusing, and if I didn't happen to scroll up, I may have entirely missed it. For a second, I thought we had just these 2. Malachis Adventures. Now, this panel is extremely awesome. Essentially, we complete a bunch of different missions and also fight a bunch of different battles to get insane, ridiculous buffs for specific units. For example, this makes cannons about 3 times as strong, and we also get 3 units of cannons for just 2,000 gold by just starting this mission. That's incredible. Because gyrocopters are basically the only guns I can recruit right now, I'm gonna do the Dreadquake Destruction quest first, to buff the ever-loving shit out of them. Extra health, missile resistance, missile strength, and some other shit alongside the additional ammo that I can give them with my Lord and Hero should make them disgustingly strong very soon here. So it looks like we need to complete 2 more missions for this adventure to fully unlock, to unlock that final battle to get all the bonuses. We've already done this one by accident, which is very convenient, and immediately gotten a 2,500 gold reward for it, which was the cost of starting the adventure. We're already net neutral on the expedition, and we haven't even started it. So, Malakai, like many lords upon release, may be slightly overpowered. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm only 95% sure. I am confident enough that I can start getting another army right now. I want to fight this one first. I wasn't sure, but I suspected that Throt might be sitting in that settlement. Do we have enough bullets? That's the only real question here. We do have the gyrocopter bombs, and I think if we just drop them here, that might kill all of them. That might instantly win us the battle. The Slayer pirates are kind of adorable, actually. They look fucking ridiculous, but in the best way possible. What happens if we all shoot this one guy? We miss the vast majority of our shots. Question answered. I am very disappointed. All right, we got to get over here. We got to drop those bombs and hopefully immediately kill all of them. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. They are all so very hurt. Beautiful. Oh my god. That is so much damage. We're going to take a lot of damage on all of our units on the ground, though. That is inevitable. Because Malakai is going to die, even though I could theoretically win this battle, I back off now. I concede defeat now. Gonna do literally the same thing again. Oh, they're running away this time. That is promising. I fight this directly, which is worse because they're not going to be coming in on the side of the map. I could auto-resolve that now. I might hide literally every one of my units on the ground, just in the trees. Will that actually hit him? Oh my god! That did so much damage. We follow up on that. We all shoot Throt. Well, Throt is dead. I mean, yeah. That's... Oh my god. That's a fucking disgusting amount of damage we just did to them. And we're still at like 2/3 ammo, man. Just keep flying on over them. Strike fear into their hearts. And also blow up their hearts with projectiles. It's not exactly an ethical way to do warfare. But there isn't one. So it's good enough for me. Yeah, I liked that. That was good. Once we more or less double the ammo on our gyrocopters, both through our red line on our Lord's skill tree and also through our hero here, we are going to be pretty much unstoppable. Legendary battle unlocked? In one turn, we did 3 missions. Short victory conditions, finally remembered that. Complete 4 legendary battles in Malachis Adventures. And I can't quite reach that. I was hoping that with the extra movement range from my hero here I could, but I can, however, reach this. Alright, Spirit of Grugy gone, balance of power still very good, and we have a fuck ton of ammo. It is a matter of time here. I might have tried to do a challenge and accidentally come up with a doom stack, because this seems broken. to be honest here. This seems too strong. The entire compartment there is just a gun. It's a dwarf that is flying with a gun. It's not even a proper helicopter. It's just a gun that has a propeller on it. We killed 4,000 rats there. We have almost half of our ammo remaining here. That's fucking ridiculous. And these are armor-piercing missiles as well. So we do no less damage to high-tier units than we do to these low-tier shitters. Okay, maxing out the bonuses here to our ammo. 20% ammo, 10% range. Great. And then here, we're getting up to plus 12% ammo. And then one more rank, we get up to plus 20. I take Hell Pit, and wow, that is not even a good settlement for me. That is kind of dog shit. And unless there's an army in there, you take that. Oh, there's no Skaven here. It's actually just empty. I didn't think it was empty. We are now going to attempt this mission. If we win this, we get 20% more effective HP on all of the gyrocopters. I hope we win this. I do like that map. That is a good map for me here. Run out of... That is disgusting. We will never run out of ammo. We are more gunpowder than dwarf. 70% of the cumulative mass of our army is gunpowder, most of which is in the gyrocopters. Oh wait, the Dreadquake mortars are literally out of ammo. That wasn't even just like a storyline thing. They actually are out of ammo. Oh, they're facing the wrong direction right now. They are literally facing the opposite direction of where they need to be facing. Will this be efficient? No, this will not be efficient. But it's shutting down literally the only thing that can kill me in this entire army. Our only goal right now is to just break their guns before they can shoot us. And then, yep, all of the guns are dead. It turns out that dropping massive bombs on people and then shooting them from the sky is pretty effective at breaking their resolve. That was just embarrassing, man. That was so far off. Shoot only the supply train. 10k HP. Okay, not 10k HP. Sorry, I misspoke. 0 HP. 0 HP. We are shooting the shit out of this thing. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's dead. It's actually dead. Oh my god. We literally just blew it up in 3 seconds. Wait, will that actually hit anything? Oh, it hit one. It hit one. It didn't even kill it. Bro, it hit one of us and it didn't even kill it. Everybody shoot the Kadai Destroyer because it will fucking Kadai destroy you. And they're all done. They're all done. We took no damage there. The value on these fucking gyrocopters. That's an average of over 1,500. Some of them have over 2k gold value. We didn't even use half of our ammo there. All of these are great. I think that this one looks like the most fun though. Fuck it. Organ guns it is? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. What? All armies faction-wide. 10% missile strength, minus 10% upkeep, and plus 10% weapon strength. I thought that was just for his army. All armies faction-wide is crazy for that. I cannot stress enough just how goddamn strong the Age of Reckoning mechanic is. On top of basically doubling my faction's growth, it gave me 6 units with 0 recruitment cost and reduced upkeep cost. I took this entire province from the Mammoth Fuckers, then recruited all 3 organ guns as well as 2 regiments of renown into my second army to fight both of their armies at once. I had the organ guns and gyrocopters fire on the smaller army until the larger army reinforced. They innocently wandered onto the side of the battlefield, only to be immediately shot in the face by fun-sized pirates, carpet bombed by the entire Canadian Air Force, blasted in the ass with shotguns every time they attempted to fight back, and... these fucking things are insane. Insane. Not that much value, but they were shooting marauders that don't have that much value. The number of kills, though, is crazy. Like 1,500 gold value, too, which is good. It's good. They could get way more, though. And they only used half their ammo, and they don't even have major buffs in this army yet. I was debating which adventure to start next, but there was just one problem. I don't have the gold to do any of these right now. I'm broke as fuck. The only creatures even vaguely near us capable of producing anything more valuable than the calories contained within their bodies are the Chaos Dwarfs, so I got 2,000 gold for declaring war on them and immediately attacked their nearby settlement. They may outnumber us significantly here, but their strategy is swarming us with voluntary recruits, shooting us with flaming arrows, and eventually killing us with their good armored infantry. Given that we have dozens of bombs to drop on them, a near complete immunity to arrows, and a functionally infinite supply of armor-piercing projectiles, I managed to win this battle with 16 casualties, 14 of which I would really rather not explain to their families. Oh shit, you're getting shot. I didn't realize that. I let them stand still and get shot for a very long time there. Oopsies. With a very balanced 10,000 gold from completing a few easy missions, I started the Dragon's Bane adventure to buff the ever-loving shit out of cannons. I then slaughtered a few more Chaos Dwarf armies with one simple strategy. The gyrocopters kill things, these guys watch. And then, as always, we get replenishment. Astrogoth Ironhand made the unwise decision to attempt self-defense. Bro, you can't be doing that with a laborer stack. That's embarrassing. You got some blunderbusses. You got some shotguns. I have the fucking Air Force. Brother, it is not fair. I don't even know where the reinforcement location is. Oh, fuck. That's why I didn't see it. That is why I didn't see it. I didn't consider that it could be back there. That is not good. That's the one bad place that it could have possibly been. Every other possible place on the map is fine. And this would have also been fine if I saw it with more than 5 seconds left. Oh no, we're not going to even be there in time, man. Fuck. Oh, nice. Okay, great. I'm glad I controlled small armies because they're coming on very slowly because these guys are not quite off the battlefield yet. Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean. That's just so rude. They're literally gone in 2 volleys. And we shoot those 2 volleys so fast. And we have 45 more volleys. 4 units of the fucking gyrocopters. These guys actually, these 4 units on their own, have more than enough ammo to kill an entire enemy army at this point. Gyrocopters are potentially, arguably, slightly overpowered right now. Next, I did the High Elf mission, which was relatively easy, other than the 4 gigantic dragons and some interesting aim from the cannons. Did that just... This just shot my gyrocopters out of the fucking air, didn't it? Yeah, dragons hurt, we took a lot of damage, but we still won that relatively well. With 1 turn left in the current Age of Reckoning, I needed to satisfy just a few more grudges, so I slaughtered some Dark Elves in a quest battle. Watching an army just disappear like this is very satisfying. Started the Gyro Bomber adventure to get a few extra units, then auto-resolved these Norscan shitters. It was extremely close, but I managed to max out this Age of Reckoning at the last second to get these absolutely insane bonuses. Plus an insanely good and completely free army that, unfortunately, only contained a few guns. That is probably the single strongest mechanic in the game, because this is a good motherfucking army. On top of that, I got some flame cannons and gyrocopters with trollhammer torpedoes, which I'm almost certain are illegal under international law. To break up in the air like that, it has to be a projectile. If it was just fire, it wouldn't do that. So I believe that makes it a gun, albeit barely. I'm not going to get more, but I will use the ones I have here. 905 grudges for that now. It seems like the trick to getting a lot of grudges is letting people hurt you. It's kind of a toxic cycle. You have to have a toxic relationship with your enemy to milk a lot of grudges out of them. Also, this army has literally been here the entire time. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that, but just for 10 turns, they've been vibing. I don't mind them. I don't bother them. They don't bother me. Best neighbors ever. Oh, this army's looking nice. I'm excited for this one. The Thunderers, the basic ones, are not that impressive, but they are really consistent. They're just good. The Grudge Rakers, they just do massive damage close up, and the Trollhammer Torpedoes are really good for killing anything big. That does appear to be a slight problem. I'm not sure how I'll deal with that. I don't have any Slayer Pirates or just anything to hold the line here. But if I go here, it'll be an underway battle, which I think is actually good for me. They don't have the garrison here, and that is a victory auto-resolve. A Pyrrhic one, though, so I'm not going to take it. Wait, sorry, but why is this not an underway battle? That's kind of weird, because we are in the underway. The real concern, though, is that we have a 2-minute reinforcement time, and their main army, well, it's a lot stronger than this fucking army, that's for sure. I used my smaller army as bait here, then had my larger army come in directly behind them. Why are they having literally half of their army still come over here? There is 1 unit and a lord with 1 HP. Oh, and they're finally sending these guys back over. What a great play. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Well, they're done. One big problem with Malakai's starting location is that nearly all of the settlements are too far apart for one army to attack one per turn, but not these ones. Now, these are owned by my most loyal ally who's done absolutely nothing wrong, but fuck him. Love to see it, very low reliability. We sack this, and then can we also take this? Oh my fucking god, we can also take this. We've taken 2 settlements in 1 turn, versus taking 1 settlement in 2 turns everywhere else. So 4 times as fast. Even this is such a just diabolically terrible army that we can auto-resolve it. Alright, man. No fucking damage, basically. Yeah. This was the right move. It's mean. It's slightly short-sighted in terms of our relationship with other factions, but I just don't fucking care. They can all hate me. But as long as I have all the territory and all the gold, I don't fucking care what they think. To get the short victory, I need to wipe out the war host of the apocalypse. Just getting here was difficult enough, but I fought this battle almost perfectly. I sniped all of their good units with the gyrocopters, then had my lord pin them in melee so the grudge rakers could liquefy them. What is their balance of power at this point? Because we've killed all of their good units. They only have marauders now. Oh dear, that's their balance of power. I was way too focused on the gyrocopters to even notice the entire army flanking me until it was way too late. But thankfully, I fought the first half of the battle so well that I was still able to squeak out a win here. And now, after that, we need 6 more settlements. That is very doable. Okay, they are attacking... Oh, nope, they're not. They're not attacking that. They're just sitting there where I can actually have my garrison reinforce me as I attack them. That's great. I think this one is going to be relatively easy, to be honest, because Throg is really strong, but his one weakness is getting shot a lot of times, and we can shoot him a lot of times. I'm actually going to move this reinforcement marker. Oh yeah, if they come in back here, and then half of them charge us, half of them charge these guys get massacred, don't get me wrong, but after they get massacred, it should be way easier for us to win this. As I was hoping, they seem to be splitting half of their army off back there, and then sending the rest of them down to me here. That is precisely what I wanted there. Oh yes, the flame cannons, man. Oh my god. And yeah, I mean, the Slayer Pirates are just very good for holding the line, while also shooting them. Mostly because they're unbreakable. They're not actually that great otherwise, but unbreakable units with guns. Pretty good, pretty powerful. Overall, very successful. Throg is extremely dead now, as is most of his army. Quite a bit of value. Quite a bit of value on the Trollhammer torpedoes. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I think I have to do something diabolical here. I sell them that, 1,200 gold, and then I take this settlement. And the reason I take this settlement is to recruit 2 regiments of renown. I don't actually want this settlement. Well, they certainly died. And now I can get Long-Drong Slayer Pirates, which have a really cool ability that reduces all of the enemy melee attack nearby by 10. And then I can also grab the Skyhammer, which is, from my understanding, the best gyro bomber. I think that this very specific version of Iron Drakes might be classified as guns. I have no idea how to classify guns. Is what we're learning here. But they seem closer than the normal flamethrower variant. So I'm gonna go with it. This could go very badly, and it will be very hard, even in the best case. I've never used this before. Fire bombs. Let's see what it does. It makes fire. Well, that's cool. Let's see how much value... Okay. Pretty good. I think this ROR was necessary for me to win this. It's finally time to face the true might of Khorne. Recently, I unlocked the Grape Shot ability for the cannons, and this bridge is the absolute perfect place to test it. While the gyrocopter shredded the enemy on the right bridge, the cannons put in some work. I'm sorry, they're already at 1.1k, and I can give them 50% plus 20% damage. 1.7k, respectable, respectable. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! I have never, ever once seen a unit do that much damage in that short a period of time. 100,000 damage, 11,000 gold value. The Rune of Burning might be a large contributor here. I don't know. I haven't tested it. That might be the reason they're overpowered. That might be only a tiny part of it. No idea. But regardless, even if it's mostly the Rune of Burning, that's still so fucking broken. And I love it. Wow. Alright. That was the last worthy opponent. I think we've killed all of them. I started the Thunder Barge mission, and... I'm sorry, what? Did they not have upkeep? Yeah, they really seem to not have upkeep. Yoink. You, I'm also gonna murder, just because I can. My reliability is already fucked. It has been for a while. And there we go. That is the short victory, right fucking there. And with that, we have killed every nearby worthy contender. And Malakai is just kind of fine now. I guess he's just gonna retire. And by retire, I mean die of old age at 400 years old, because that's what dwarfs do. This was ridiculous. This was genuinely so easy on the actual battlefront. There were a few battles that were hard, but it was really just because I was trying to expand very quickly, which I did. I mean, 33 settlements, 30 turns, not too bad. I'll take it. That is all for now. Thanks for watching. Peace out.